Hello, everybody, and today we're going to be talking about circles. Okay, so you already know what a circle is. Okay, now there are different parts of a circle. Okay, when you we're going to be talking about number one. Okay, just the radius. Number two. Okay, these are the things that we're going to be talking about today. Okay, diameter. Number three is area. Number four is circumference. Okay. Okay. So let's first define what a radius is. Okay. Let's say that you have a circle right here. And in the middle of the circle, there's going to be a center. Okay. So let's just denote this as the center. This point right here is the center of the circle. Now the radius, okay, is going to be from that point in the center of the circle to the very edge. So that is going to be the radius. Okay. Now the diameter of a circle is basically the point that it takes from here to the center and then to the end of the other side again. So that is the diameter. Okay? So it's basically the radius, but it encompasses the whole. Okay? It encompasses the entire circle. So that is the diameter. And what is the area? It's basically the whole entire internal part of the circle. Just basically just the entire inside of the circle. That's the area of the circle. And the circumference is just the distance that it takes. Okay? The outer part of the distance, the outer part of the circle. Okay? So that's basically it. So we can denote these into sort of formulas. Okay, so radius is going to be, okay, the radius is just whatever the measurement from the center to this point or to that point. Okay, so that is the radius. The diameter, okay, would be 2r, okay, or r squared. No, I mean, it's actually just 2r. Okay. So what does 2r mean? Basically, just 2 times radius, okay? So you just multiply the radius by 2. That's going to be the diameter. Well, what is the area? Okay. So the area is going to be denoted by the formula, which is pi times r squared. Okay. And the circumference is basically just going to be, okay, it's just going to be 2 pi and r. So let's use these formulas in real time, okay? Let's use these formulas in real time. I have a set of questions here that we can solve, okay? So let me just, yeah, so we have 4 cm. Find the diameter. Given the radius, find the diameter. So we just know that diameter is 2 times r. So if you have a radius of 4 centimeters, you times that by 2, it's going to be 8 centimeters. Okay? 9 times 2, radius of 9 meters. 9 times 2, it's going to be 18 meters. 30 inches. That's going to be, okay, 15 24 centimeters, 40 millimeters, 6.4 meters, 32 yards. Okay. 36 yards, 1 kilometer, and 26 centimeters is going to be the correct answers in finding the diameter. So diameter is going to be 2 times radius. Now let's check for correct. 8, 18, 30 inches, 15 feet, 24 centimeters, 40 millimeters, 6.4, 36, 1 kilometer, and 26 centimeters. That is correct. Now let's move on to the area. Okay. So we know that area is pi times r squared. Okay. So we denote pi here as just 3.14. Did you know that pi has a lot of numbers? We could just use 3.14 for simplicity's sake. Okay. So I'm going to go get my trusty calculator here, since it could be a lot of numbers. Okay. So if we have 2 centimeters, okay, you have the radius. So what is 2 squared? Okay, it's going to be 3.14 times 4. Okay, it's going to be 12.56. So let's try to check our answer if it's correct. Okay. Oh, what did I do wrong? I believe I did something wrong. I see. Sorry about that. We can just forget about that completely. Basically what you're going to do is just you're going to get the, okay, you're going to get the radius, okay, radius squared, and just copy the unit and pi. Okay, so we have, what is the square of this radius? It's going to be 4, then pi, and then cm squared is going to be the answer. Okay, it's going to be the correct answer right here. So 5 times 5, that's 25. 25 pi cm squared. It's going to be 64 pi cm squared. Oh, my bad. It's actually meter squared. Meter squared. It's going to be 100 pi inches squared. 36 pi feet squared. It's going to be 81 pi cm squared. It's going to be 100. It's going to be 121 pi millimeters squared. That's going to be 150. It's going to be, I believe that's 185 squared. 185. Yeah. Oh, 225. Sorry about that. I haven't really read up on my squares from 11 and above. So yeah, 225 yards. No, pi and yards squared. It's going to be 49 pi kilometers squared. And that's going to be 144 meters. 144 pi meters squared. So let's check the answers. Sorry if it's a little bit illegible, but you get the point. Yeah, 4, 25, 64, 100, 36, 81, 124, 281, 285, 409, and 144. That's going to be correct. So now we're going to the circumference. So you know that the circumference formula is this: 2 pi squared. Okay. 2 pi r. Okay. So this is when we actually wanna use the pi formula. So if you could see, no, you actually don't use pi formula. You just have the same thing. Okay, so you can see here, what is the square? Okay, what is the radius first? Okay, given the radius, we have the radius times 2. So we had 6. Okay, we have 6 and pi cm. So radius times 2, 12 pi cm. We have 18 pi cm. Inches, and this is going to be actually just meters. Okay, so we have 14 times 2. It's going to be 28 pi cm. 40 pi feet. It's going to be 5 pi feet, meters. 16 pi yards. 32 pi cm. It's going to be 32 millimeters. 32 pi millimeters. Okay. And then the next will be 50 pi kilometers. That's going to be circumference for it. It's going to be check. So now we have the radius. So we just have to divide diameter. Since this is the diameter, we just have to divide it. So we have 5 cm, 12 cm, 9 cm, 20 cm. I'm forgetting the units. God, I'm sorry about that. I'm forgetting the units. I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. That's 12 meters. 9 inches. 9 inches. And that's going to be 20 feet. 16 centimeters. It's going to be 7.5 millimeters. It's going to be 7.5 millimeters. And it's going to be 25 yards. It's going to be the radius. Okay, so we have 4.5 kilometers. We have 32 centimeters and 15 meters. Okay, so it's going to be the radius. Okay, so that's just going to be it about circles and the radius, their diameters, their areas, their circumference. I hope to learn something today. Okay, and it's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video.